What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric, and today we're going to be checking out a really cool piece of guitar hardware and guitar electronics. We are going to be checking out this. This is the PhantomPower Sonic Maximizer from Titanium 12 Guitars. They hit me up a little while back and they sent one of these products over. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting paid for this. They just said, you know, we thought you'd like it. Check it out. Let us know what you think. So that's what we're going to do today. I have a guitar that's right over here. It's off camera. It has a humbucker single and humbucker configuration. I'm going to wire this in and then we are going to hear it. But before we do any of that, let's learn a little bit more about this unit. Alright, so the PhantomPower Sonic Maximizer is designed to enhance your guitar's existing tonal characteristics without changing them too drastically. Think of this as taking this tone you already love with your existing guitar pickups and knocking it up a couple notches instead of replacing that tone entirely with new pickups. Now you're going to see a diagram that shows the impact of the PhantomPower Sonic Maximizer by Titanium 12 and what it does to guitar pickups. You can see that the highs and the mids are accented and the lows are tighter and more clear. This unit was also designed in mind with guitar players who primarily use tube amps, but of course you could use this with guitars going into any sort of rigs such as modelers, pedalboard preamps, or VSTs. And a few final points here. This is powered by a 9-volt battery and you don't have to change your pots like you would from going from passive to active pickups. You just solder it right in and then run your 9-volt like that. The battery is also going to last around 2100 hours or the average year of playtime, and this unit comes with a 10-year warranty. And that's awesome because you don't really see manufacturers offering that long of warranty with guitar hardware these days. So with all that being said, let's throw the guitar on the bench and let's install it. So now the unit's installed and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that. It was pretty straightforward. They do give you a wiring diagram to show you how to do it when you buy this as well. It's on a little USB stick that you can just throw into your computer. I was just using the one that's on their website. There's kind of like sort of like a video diagram that shows you like how to do it, and there's also a bit of a wiring diagram on the home page as well. There's only one wiring diagram and it's made for a configuration that is exactly like this. So I luckily have a guitar here that just happens to have this exact same wiring configuration. So I just went with that just to keep it easy for myself. They are basing a lot of their installs with barrel jacks, so keep that in mind. And as you saw on my install, this guitar does not use a barrel jack. It uses a regular stereo output jack. So you have to convert between the two just to figure out where your solder points are going to be. Another thing with the unit as well, they don't include any stereo barrel or like standard like Switchcraft style jacks like this, so you do have to invest in one of those if you don't have one, because you need that to actually have this sort of circuit work or any sort of active electronics work on your guitar. Otherwise, this was a pretty straightforward install, and I hope it definitely helps you install this if you're looking to get one of these on your guitar. So at this point, we're going to A-B between the guitar without and with the PhantomPower Sonic Maximizer. You're going to hear the guitar without it first, then directly with it. We're going to start with a normal, clean, direct signal tone so you can hear how these pickups are sounding as if you were plugging it into an amp for the very first time, with and without the actual preamp that's now in the guitar. And then I'm going to go through my standard high gain rhythm, going to go through a crunch, clean, and a solo tone. Let's get into it. So now let's get to my final thoughts and opinions on the PhantomPower Sonic Maximizer from Titanium 12 Guitar. I gotta say, it does literally everything that it advertises and that it claims to do. There's more headroom, there's more gain, there is more note definition, there's more clarity. The harmonics and the notes just kind of jump off the guitar as a result of having more gain, and as a result of just having those frequencies that are in those particular regions accented to allow for more clarity, more harmonics, more overtones, and a tighter low end. It sounds awesome, and it sounds really good, very airy. While it is a little bit more subtle in the high gain department, it does sound really awesome, and it really shines in the lower gain territory, especially on those crunch settings and the clean sounds. I was really blown away by it. I do want to say, even with the lead guitar playing, like with the harmonics just being able to naturally jump off the guitar a little bit more, I just found with the high gain riffing and running an overdrive pedal already, it was already kind of naturally clean, and I just kind of naturally run my guitar tone like that, so it just kind of accented it a little bit more. Moving forward, I'd love to see like an on-off switch integrated into this, so then you can kind of toggle in between the original sound and the sound with the PhantomPower engaged as well. I think those are both very usable sounds on your guitar, and it would be great to have that at your fingertips. Now, if you want to get one of these into your guitar, it's going to run you around $230 US, which is a good amount of money at the end of the day. That is roughly the price of some other pickups from other manufacturers. It's also the price of maybe some EQ pedals, or even more than some EQ pedals as well, which might be able to get you the similar effect for less money and, you know, a bit of an easier install as well. That $230 also does not include the fact that you have to install this or pay someone else on top of that to install it as well. And it also does not include a stereo jack, which you need to run with this. So take that for what you will. I mean, for me, I think it's great because I know how to do all of this, and I like tinkering, I like messing with gear, I like trying different things, and I have fun doing that as well. Your mileage may vary if you are not someone who trusts yourself with like installing and soldering and things like that, or buying all the right parts. And at the end of the day, this is a pretty large financial investment by comparison to some of the other options that are out there as well. So I'm gonna leave that up to you to see if that is worth it for you or not. For me, I think it's great, and I really recommend it. I think it's a really unique way of enhancing your guitar tone that's a little bit different from the standard ways that you've known, but I'll leave that up to you to see if this one's right for you or not. Once again, big thanks to Titanium 12 Guitars for sending this over. All thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you think of this unit and if you are going to get one yourself. Link to this in the description below, so if you want to get one of these, you can click that link and grab one of those yourself. If you like this video and the other things that I do on this channel, make sure you hit subscribe on your way out, and make sure you also ring the bell so you don't miss a single video that I upload. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you next time.